Sup. My name is Ray for the TheYugiohCouncil. I know you guys have been waiting. Here's some Blue Eyes duels. I went out and I dueled everything under the sun I possibly could. That wasn't pure Dragon Rulers because I have to side for that matchup and I don't want to do it. Honestly, I have some tag duels with Yugi514. Those will be coming out very shortly. But before we do that, I'm going to give you a few a day. So, welcome to the duel videos. Let's the madness start. So this is against Evil Swarms, and this is probably one of the worst matchups that the deck actually has. So without knowing what I'm playing against, I'm going to go for Ajurai's turn 1. I have Honest in hand, so I don't mind it being in attack mode. I have built-in protection, so they can't do nothing against it if they try. So this guy goes for Bahamut. He attacks into it because he wants to get Dark Arm, so I dropped Honest because I didn't know why he was attacking. And then he rage quits when he goes to target it and has to destroy his back row, which he didn't want to do. So if he went Ophion, it would have been the same kind of result. I would have dropped Honest, he probably would have tried Dark Arm, he would have rage quit. If he would have stayed in game, I had Ajurai set up, it would have brought Blue Eyes back, and I could have just set on Blue Eyes so I had back row destruction. It's kind of that mind game, but I got to go first. Even if I didn't get to go first, I probably would have played a little bit differently, but that Shining Angel would have put in a lot of work. This is against Dragooney Dragon Ruler. I believe that's the proper name. And I just draw the peanuts. I go nuts. So I'm just getting everything out of the deck I possibly can. So I play a mind game. I don't know what he's playing. I had kind of a bad opener, so I just set the 4 and in. So he's going to do... I'm like, okay, Dragoonies. And I see this. I'm like, oh... Why? So he tries to attack. I'm going to just play Call the Haunted for Blue Eyes for a little mind game. I'm going to drop the Honest. Right? So he's going to go into Dukes. He's going to go into Vajrayana. He's going to get the Phlanix. Equipped, unequip. Get to Missilin. Get the Phlanix again. Bring the Phlanix back. Go to Attune. Go to Red Eyes. God's sakes. It's hard to commentate over. He's going to go for the Scrap Dragon after he brings it back. He's going to try to pop my Call to kill Blue Eyes. I lance Blue Eyes so he's unaffected by Call. That's pretty smart by me. I play Silver Scry to bring one back. I'm going to the Starlight. That's why I call him. I call him Starlight because his name is hard to pronounce. I drop the Attune by 800 and that gives me the win. When you play against something like this, the key mindset is play aggressive while setting up. So if you got a good setup, if you don't have good setup, that's what Shining Angels in the deck. It basically is like an Upstart Goblin without playing Upstart. This is actually against Exodia, and I know how many of you hate Exodia. Trust me, I do. But this is a pretty funny matchup. Again, I'm going for that turn 1 Ajurais. I don't know what I'm playing against. 3000 beat stick. Most decks can't get over it. And then, of course, I just set the 3. The Lance is the only real protection. Everything else is just bait. And then I was like, you playing Blue Eyes? And then I was like, oh, you know, he's playing Exodia. So, here comes the Jar of Greed chain for no apparent reason. And then I know what I have to do. I have to play super aggressive. So I have to just take down his life points to whatever I can and go for second Ajurais just to keep bringing those Blue Eyes left and right. He draws a Hope for Escape. He's going to use it. He's at 1,000. And he can't really do anything else unless he draws Exodia. Now, this guy came prepared with everything under the sun. Now, I probably could have ended it sooner than it originally ended it, but I was kind of just like, all right, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it because it's Exodia. Why should I worry about Exodia? And so pretty much the thing I should have went for was Gaga Cowboy, which I forgot was in the extra deck. It was kind of an accident it was in the extra deck, but I'm telling you now, I am going to keep that in the extra deck. I'm going to keep that in the extra deck from now to tomorrow. It's too good. It's too good. So I'm gonna have to rework it. There's so much stuff to put in the extra deck, but there you go. And this is against Noble Knights, and this will be the last one for today. And Yugi514, I'm not even gonna say what he said. I was showing it to him. He goes, that is not really a good build because Marauding Captain should not be in it. And honestly, I don't blame him. This guy is attacking right into Maiden, just giving me Blue Eyes. And let me explain. Let me stop it real quick. I know exactly what he's trying to do. He wanted to use this to bring that down to 0. Here is the problem. Its effects are negated. If its effects cannot be negated, you can't do it. Blue Eyes is vanilla, so anything vanilla is not gonna, be affected by it. He tries the Mirror Force. I drop the Lance. I don't care with him just taking 200 damage. It's all about that, I gotta have that set up because look, just poop. So he's gonna go to Marauding Captain, and I'm just kind of scratching my head at this point. I draw into a Lance, so I'm just gonna start attacking everything off. He goes for Fiendish Chain, trying to stop Blue Eyes, but hey, buddy, no effects. Normal monster. He goes for Noble Man of Extermination. I'm just gonna drop it to use it, cause it, it removes it. If it's a trap card, I didn't want to chance it, just in case. Plus, I just wanted to use it. That's kind of the thing. So, cards of consequence. Blue Eyes attacks. 500 damage. Set 1 ends. And this is pretty much it for, it goes pretty slow until this happens. And I kind of scratch my head why he didn't use the effects. And I would have taken the 3200, but people are nuts. What can I say? They're crazy. So he equips this up, destroys it, attacks. I drop Call the Haunted on Maiden. He still attacks. Maiden brings Blue Eyes back. See, that's the proper play to do, is because now Maiden's on the board, and I already had Silver's Cry face down. So I draw into a Chalice. I play the Silver's Cry to get the Blue Eyes. I already know he's got nothing now, because this is what I was talking about on the news feed, where they don't have any way to top deck. So this is where I take full advantage with my huge draw power back row, because let's be honest, this is going to end really bad for him. So now I still have life point lead, but he draws into level 4. He didn't want to summon it. Hey, I probably would have summoned it, but again, not one of those things that really mattered. Just play the Forbidden Chalice for 400 more attack, and that's game over. GG. If you guys like what you saw, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more. We will be posting these out throughout the week. I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. I hope you like what you saw, and I will see you later. Peace.